Hi, Taurus. Welcome back. So, I do have an announcement for you guys. But first, I would like to let you guys know that I published my first book, Taurus. It's called A Slightly Sarcastic Tour of Vedic Astrology. It's also translated into Spanish and into French. Actually, the first person to buy the book was a Taurus. So, thank you guys so much for those of you who have already purchased the book. And for those of you who are like, I had no idea, the link will be down below. I also started a Instagram. It's actually just oracle cards that come through your feed, and the way that I've designed it is they pop up randomly. So hopefully a card will find you, and you'll also find that Instagram link down below. But Taurus, really quickly, 1 second. Really quickly, Taurus. I before starting this reading, I shuffled the deck twice, and then I cut it 3 times, and then I was moved to sit down and pause for a bit. Uh, this is something that I feel your energy is starting to embrace a bit. Um, Pausing, taking a second and looking at specifically what expectations or conformities you may find unnecessary. Okay. Um, so, what I want to do for you, and I'm mixing it again. What I want to do for you is a Celtic cross reading, like I've done for all the other signs. And let's go ahead and get started here. Okay. Yaya, can you give me a Celtic cross reading for Taurus? Okay. Alright. Yaya. What is crossing that card? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yaya, can you please give the next one? Thank you. Okay. Wow, this is quite, this is quite powerful. Yes, justice coming through. Wow. All right, you got some, there is some deep reflection happening here. The beautiful thing is, oh, you're pulling the magician out of nowhere. Let me finish. What's the last card? Yaya, can you give me the summary for that? The King of Wands. And walking away. Okay, so look, Taurus. Wow, very cool energy. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups, okay? Now, the Eight of Cups, it's telling me that there was a situation where you had to withdraw, you had to retreat, you had to move on. It can also be an abandonment card, right? But we're dead on. There is a situation that you moved on, you're moving away from. And maybe finding that silence, finding that place where you're just like, this is my place, this is where, this is where I find my comfort, my peace, my stability. But it's coming from a place of, I feel like you had some challenge that you overcame. One, because you're showing up here as the Nine of Wands. Okay? Look, whatever happened, okay? Whatever happened there, Nine of Wands talks about, well, for me, it really talks about keeping and maintaining your boundaries. it really talks about persistence. Throughout all the hardship, persist, persist, persist. Because what's happening here is you got wands just flying everywhere. Wands and one pentacle, huh? Look at that. Because that four of wands is crossing you. Persist, persist, persist. Because there is a celebration, a homecoming, a family event, friends, or some kind of reunion, marriage that is the reason, okay, that you need to, you see what I'm saying? Pull yourself back. Pull yourself back into a space where you are, I'm hearing, not getting caught up in what is going on outside, staying in that Four of Wands energy. That Four of Wands energy, your homecoming, your celebration, family, friends, staying in this energy. But I also want to let you know to reserve some energy for yourself. I think it's more about you, man. Because this Page of Pentacle, it's more about you. Because I think it's more that you have to slowly um, find what is earthly and physical in your life. Okay, when I say that, Taurus, you can't always give. Sometimes you need to receive. Okay? This part of giving or receiving helps the generosity of life, helps the generosity of your soul and every soul on the human plane. Okay? Page of Pentacles tells me that there is some generosity that is there to be balanced out for you, but first you need to take it slow. Okay? Um, Look, it's a general reading, but you need to take it slow, please, because there's some amazingness happening here. There is some amazingness happening here. Okay? Like, as soon as you pull back, like, as I just said this to Libra, I think last month. As soon as you pull back, you're going to feel a bloop. And you're going to see that there was something that you were holding on to. Something that you know, that you were keeping and maintaining boundaries and persistent about, that's pushing you deeper into this form of happiness. I'm sorry, it's a form of happiness, but it's going to, if it's marriage, if it's your family, your friends, reunion, your village, your town, okay, that's this card. If it's that, I need you to be the seer, okay? I need you to be the generous seer of it, okay? Because the beautifulness is happening, that there is something coming in to balance it out, Taurus. This is your sister, your wife, your partner, your Venusian buddy, okay? That's Libra energy. Balancing out something that came through that act of generosity, but it's going to come through in a way in which, I'm telling you, Taurus, in which you pull back for a second, and bloop, it's equalized, okay? Because that Libra energy, that Justice card is really the justice. My favorite. Well, I'm a Libra, so it doesn't really, but the Justice card is cause and effect, like literal cause and effect. You hit me, I hit you. Okay, you give to me, I give to you. It restores balance. Nothing else in the tarot restores balance. Only the Justice card. You are having a win-win solution coming for you. And if not win-win, the truth is going to come out. Okay? The reason why I say the truth is going to come out is this lovely magician card crowning your reading. Look at the magician. I mean, you have something. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but I'm thinking this is after you pull back. Magician goes in. Now, when the magician goes in to play, when you pull back, the magician goes in to focus the situation. Sometimes a magician can turn visions into reality. Mm-mm-mm. And inspire action. I believe, yeah, it also inspires action because it has all the tools that it needs. Every tool in the tarot the magician can utilize. The wands, the swords, the pentacle, okay? The cups, and more. He's also the healer. He shows up as strength as well. Okay? You see what I'm saying? As soon as you pull back, I'm telling you, because the whole thing is where you're trying to get to is here. It's right here. It is all about moving through that and accepting this one card. You ready for this? It's about accepting this one card. You ready for this card? It's about accepting the King of Wands energy. The most fun out of all the kings. I mean, if he was the dad, he'd be the dad who gets on the roller coaster with the kids type thing. Before them, okay? This is where you are leading to, Taurus. This is a beautiful reading. As soon as you pull back, that King of Wands energy says, I'm bold, I'm a leader, I'm powerful, I'm charming as fuck, and I'm courageous. Whatever is going on there, if it's a wedding, because if it's a wedding thing, if it's a wedding thing, you're gonna have a nice party, but you gotta pull back. Okay? You can't be you gotta pull back. Okay? Family reunion, whatever this party thing that's happening, whatever's happening here, this engagement, pull back. It doesn't mean you don't have to have action. It just doesn't mean you have to respond to everything. Okay? You just have to be in peaceful happiness. All right. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.